beautiful people, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome on board. My name is Rejoice Sojede. So today's video is just going to be a very interesting one. I believe I'll be trying to do my everyday makeup because I want to incorporate makeup like in my everyday look now. So I'll be trying out what will be my routine, and then alongside I'll be chatting and discussing with you guys, just basically girl talk here and there, using myself as an example or personal things that I've experienced and all that stuff. I know you're going to enjoy this video, so why not just sit right back and let's jump right into this video. So guys, I really do not know how this is going to go, but if you see me looking at this side, that's because there's a mirror here that I'm going to be using to see myself. But anyways, let me just jump right into this video. So my sister is a makeup artist, and then when we were all coming home, I pleaded with her to get me some makeup products because of course I'm a beggar. I did not want to go all out and buy makeup products, so I just pleaded with her to get me few of her leftover things and all that stuff, and she did an amazing job. Honestly, I was not expecting the number of things that she got me. Anyways, the first thing we're going to be talking about is insecurity. I feel everybody have insecurities. Everybody, be it physical, be it emotional, at a point here and there are things that we know we are not really comfortable with and all that stuff. Personally, I have my own insecurities. Like, I know there are things that I look at and then I know I'm not really proud of physically. I have a number of things that I would gladly cover and all that stuff. But then if you say how to overcome insecurities, is a lot, because physical insecurities, at least that you can definitely work on them as time progresses. I have a number of things that I know I'm definitely going to correct if I have the money, or rather when I have the money. I know that there are a number of things that I'm definitely going to correct. But then the main thing here now is those people that have insecurities that are not physical. A lot of people go on, and most times they don't even know, but then because they are insecure, they end up projecting that insecurity on other people. I don't know if you understand. Let me take for instance now. Personally, I don't think there's anything internally that I'm insecure about. I know my insecurity are just my physical attributes, and they are not even a lot. But then, just my skin, make sure my skin is flawless and all that stuff. And yeah, whiten my teeth. I think those are just the things that I know that I'm really insecure about. But my own is now people that have deeper insecurities. Probably they don't even know how to go about it, or rather they are not even aware that they are insecure about these things. Then they'll go about projecting that insecurity on people. Insecurity goes a long way. It will seem as if it's normal, but then here and there your friend might have told you something, or even your parents might have told you, something basically. Okay, let me just use a physical attribute. Oh, your neck is so long and all that stuff, and then you will find the person unconsciously making sure that nobody see that part of them. I feel insecurity is both emotional and physical at this point, because even your physical insecurity, it's more on your mind. Like, okay, now I have stretch marks in my arm, and to be honest, I really do not care about it, but then I care, and it has to do with my mind. Like, literally, I would be like, when I wear sleeveless clothes, I don't care. Like, even if I look beautiful and all, like, I feel people are just seeing my stretch mark, and then I'm grateful that it's even stretch mark. I know that eventually when I have enough money, I'll get rid of them. But people that insecurity runs deep for them, I don't know how they cope with it. But then I think if you're in that situation where your insecurity run deep, I would advise that you just read. I feel a lot of things can actually be solved when you read, explore things, be self-aware, and then hopefully you'd be able to overcome your insecurity. This first part, I don't want to do too much, like this makeup, I don't want to do too much. I would just apply this foundation to places that I know I have spots in, literally. Like, I don't want to do too much. Moving on, I feel a lot of people are not confident in their self. A lot of people are not confident in their self, and it would seem as if oh, it's just normal, it's not a thing. Like, how many people would admit that they are not confident? I don't think I've ever battled with feeling not confident enough. Like, confident about myself, literally. Like, I am that girl, even when I know that, no, not even when I know, like, even if it feels as if I'm not up to par of what the society feels is that girl. But then I feel I've not really had a problem with that. But then a lot of people actually struggle, like literally struggle to fit in, or not even fit in, just to be their authentic self. I feel a lot of people struggle with that. And then there's no way, like, I was talking to somebody, I don't know who exactly, but then saying that I believe I was built to be strong. I actually know that I am very strong. I don't think there's ever anything somebody would tell me that will make me ever doubt myself, especially like physically. Like, I don't think somebody will ever tell me that I'm ugly and I would believe. I don't ever think so. I don't think somebody will ever make me feel less of myself. I don't think it's ever possible for me to ever feel that way, because I believe I am that girl. I don't know. It's all a mindset thing at the end of the day. Like, it's weird when people are not confident. Like, you're literally threatened by the mere existence of people. Like, Jesus. The only thing to like overcome that is to believe that you are it. Like, believe you are the best. See, I realized that because obviously I'm the kind of person that I would always admire people. You see, if you are beautiful, I can stop on the road and tell you that. Like, even if I don't know you, so long as you are beautiful, I'll stop on the road and tell you that you are so beautiful. That is how I am. Like, I'm not threatened by people. Like, everybody can shine, like shine on their own. Like, why would I be threatened by another person? But then it goes deep for people. But anyways, I pray that they are able to know that they are the best. Like, literally, you are the best. When you believe that you are the best and there's nobody like you, like, those things will not even be a thought in your mind anymore, literally. So now I'll talk about me starting content creation. I talked about not ever doubting myself and all that stuff, but I'm not going to lie that I was afraid when I wanted to start content creation. I'm not even like afraid of how people would see me. Okay, maybe how people would see me, but I've always known that I was very confident, I'm very fluent, and all that stuff. But then basically I was afraid of, what if things don't go right? What if things don't go the way I want them to go? And honestly, this is something I've always known. I was afraid, to be honest. And fear is something that I had prepared my mind for. Basically, I knew that starting YouTube is not going to be, like, my growth is not going to be a walk in the park. Like, literally, I prepared my mind to be disappointed. But then, I guess I was not really prepared enough, because I felt my first heartbreak, like, not like first heartbreak, but I did not know that I could be that heartbroken. Wanting to start YouTube, of course, my WhatsApp was my only audience. I had sent them my link and all that stuff. People saw the message, like, to help me repost, and then they should also, subscribe to my channel. Some people saw the message, and of course, replied, reposted, subscribed. Also, some people saw and ignored, literally. So some people saw the message and then some replied, some ignored. Get hot. I'm not even going to lie. And considering that, I mean, it's WhatsApp now. These are supposed to be people that, even if you don't write for me, like write for me, but then, I mean, I know you personally. So it hurts. But then I moved past it. Like on the day I was posting my video, I literally told God that, see, that was my first video. The day I was posting that, I told God, like, my own audience, like, give it to me, like, just give me my own audience, people that are going to watch me and love me for me. Like, I have to start with this base, basically. Well, my own people should see me and love me, because I know, like, not a lot of people watch YouTube like that. I got messages from people, oh, why did you not start on TikTok and all that stuff? But then forgetting that is what I really want to do, that I would do. I understand the concern and all, but then it's my call to make. Like, literally, whatever I decide to do should be it. I knew that it's not going to be an easy journey, literally, but then I'm willing to put in the work. Basically, I'm willing to put in the work, in as much as I'm not getting thousands of views. It's something I love doing. Like, so whether I see results or not, I'm still going to do it, basically. Which brings me to the next thing here. Like, if somebody had told me that I would be doing YouTube, or I would start up my YouTube channel the later time, like towards the end of this year, at the beginning of the year, somebody had told me, I would have said, this person don't even know what the person is saying. Basically, I was part of the people that were of the opinion that school is a lot. And to be honest, I still feel that way, that school is a lot. And if you are a student, by all means focus on schooling. If you feel you do not want to start anything aside schooling, by all means do it, because school is a full-time job. Like, for the time that you are going to do it, it's a full-time job. That was how I was. I was of the opinion, until I graduate, before I would think of looking for any means to make money and all that stuff. But then I grew. Like, literally, that's why most times you would literally say never say never. I grew. I knew that I grew, because why was I hungry for success? Like, why? I feel people that are pressured to, start this. I literally got insults from people indirectly. At the time, people were, this online thing now, they'll start up businesses and I will repost for them. They'll send me link and I will repost, because I feel reposting is the least you can do to support a person's business. So they would send me link and I would repost for them. That's how my senior, one guy like that in my secondary school, messaged me. I was like, now so repost, you dey repost for people. Which day you go start your own, make I patronize you. And to be honest, I cannot even give an excuse for him. That was a very stupid and foolish thing to say, because I mean, he's starting an online business, the only way to make money or make a living. It was very stupid and I cannot even give any excuse. But basically, those were the type of comments that I got. Not a lot, but then at least I got those kind of comments. And I could care less when they were saying it, because I was not ready. And by all means, like, if you know you're not ready, do not force yourself to do things just because people expect you to do it. Now, online business is in vogue. That's what is raining and all that stuff. Not once was I pressured to start an online business because people were starting it. I know a lot of people, now I'm not going to generalize it, But then I feel a lot of people started without even knowing how to handle a business or anything, but because they did not want to be left out or to be seen as lazy and all that stuff, they started. And to be honest, where are they today? Where are they today? So I was not even in the least pressured to start anything until I got hungry. That's it. And when I got hungry, like hungry for success, hungry to start earning my own money, because to be honest, I depend on my father for everything. So when I got hungry was when I decided to do something, and then I did not even decide to not do something. I decided to do something that I was passionate about, because to be honest, with the way I'm feeling now, I know talk is cheap, but with the way I'm feeling right now, I don't mind creating content every day, even if it's next year and God forbid I am not seeing results. But then I feel I would keep doing it even though I'm not seeing results, because that's something I love. I know I'm passionate about it. I know I want to do it. So my advice to anybody that wants to start anything out there, you see passion, better have the passion for what it is you want to do. I know money, you wanting to make money is already enough passion, but then still think of that thing you're really passionate about. The same applies to people that do 9-to-5 jobs and all that stuff. Like, do something you're passionate about, so in the long run you'll find fulfillment in whatever it is you're doing. Literally, like, it's not as if you're doing this thing because that's the only thing available. You should have love for your job. That's the only thing that will make you want to do better at anything you're doing, wanting you to learn more, wanting you to progress and all that stuff. I would advise anybody to start early, like no matter how early. This is the day, and while like we're in a day and age where age doesn't really matter. You see young people becoming millionaires and billionaires. So if you are opportune to start early, I wish I got this hunger that I got earlier, but then everything works out for my good at the end of the day. I feel everything, probably if I got this hunger earlier, I would not have the mindset or emotional intelligence to handle all the emotions I'm feeling right now. I would say there's never really a right time, because really there's never really a right time. If you have any resources, anyone at all, to pursue anything you want to do, just start up with it. Like, everything will fall in place later on. Literally everything will later fall in place. So you cannot really use you don't have the right things, you don't have the right that to really judge, because honestly there's never really a right time to start anything. Moving on, I wanted to do this video on its own separately, but then I think now is a good time to talk about it. For the longest time, I'm a Christian. I grew up in a Christian home. My both parents are Christian. I know God. I've loved God all my life. Like, God is the bane of my existence. But then I don't know, during my adult age, I began to doubt. Not doubt God though. I did not stop going to church. In fact, like, if I go to church, I would feel the presence of God and all. I will come back with renewed hope and faith and all that stuff. But to be honest, unconsciously, I doubted God. Why, you would ask? I think it's because of things that we see every day. You know, the whole issue of that, or rather the incidents of the killing in Owo, in God's own house. You know, I saw a post where one would but wonder, where was the divine creator or divine something while all this was happening? I mean, it was questionable in God's house, literally. I don't know if that was the stem of my doubt, but then I realized that my faith was lagging. Like, I saw a post on TikTok about a girl that traveled abroad, and then she came back and it was her dead body that they brought back to Nigeria. which was very sad. The mom in the video was seen wailing. I mean, who wouldn't wail? Your daughter that you sent abroad, now dead body you just see, like that kind of thing. So a particular guy was in the comment section. I was like, later you will say there is God. And then, of course, we are Christians now. People in the comment section, like, basically their whole comments were like about, Father forgive him for he does not know what he's doing and all that stuff. But low-key, stupid Rejoice was unconsciously on the guy's side. Now, don't get me wrong, though. Even with all this, I still loved God and all that stuff. But then, I don't know. My faith just waned. Mind you, I was still going to church and being a devout Christian, I believe. I don't know. It was an unconscious thing. Like, I did not mean to feel the way I was feeling. But unfortunately, I was feeling that way. Let me just put it like that. I did not mean to feel that way. But then, when I see things like that incident of the girl traveling abroad and then they were bringing her dead body back, like, it just made me question a lot of things. Let me just put it like that. But it did not stop the fact that I still believed in God. Anyways, fast forward to last week here. This last week that passed, I was scrolling through Instagram and I follow Diary of a Niger Girl. She posted something and then the post basically was, what is your salvation story? And then a lady in the post was just a lady talking of how she died, I think she was during childbirth, of how she died, saw herself floating, you know, those experiences that give you chills, literally. So that's it. And then how God came through for her and how she would serve God all the days of her life. To be honest, I was captivated. And then you're like, she will share yours in the comment section, and that's how I saw people. When I mean goosebumps, like I had goosebumps. I spent over 30 minutes on that particular post, like literally reading people's salvation stories, like seeing God in action, like literally through people's testimony. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I believe that God knew I was backsliding. Like I want to be intentional about that post. I don't want it to be a coincidence, literally. Like, I believe God knew that I was backsliding and used that to draw me back to him, basically. Because I was like, Rejoice, why did you ever doubt that there was a God? Like, why? Because literally, I was like, I opened my mouth. And personally, I have felt God. I have felt God's presence. I know that there is a God. So why did I just start doubting all of a sudden? I feel that was devil's way. Like, that was his way of him taking me away from Christ. Like, man, I read through that post and then saw God. Like, I experienced God through the comment section. It just goes to show you how God works in mysterious ways and how he will draw anybody. I mean, I'm a Celestian, and then there's a him. Those he loves, he calls it. Those he calls, he chooses. Like, he would call you and choose you in whatever way it is that it suits him, basically. Like, whichever way suits him, he would call you and show you why he is God and why he is mighty. So that is how I became restored. Immediately I knelt down and prayed, like, God, if I've ever doubted you, like, for all the times I doubted you, I am so sorry. Like, I am so sorry for all the times that I doubted you, for the times I questioned him. Like, that's how sorry I was. I would just write her Instagram handle in the comments, in the description box, for you guys to go to her page and just search for that particular post. I think the beginning is very bold and clear. What's your salvation story, for you guys to see the wonders of God. As if that was not enough, I was scrolling through TikTok and then I saw Jerry Eze's TikTok handle, his own handle. Not as if somebody posted it, about a lady giving testimony about how she had 5 sisters and none of them have gotten married, and then he was giving a prophecy in the altar, like I think he was just declaring of, like, let the weight of anointing, something of glory of God be on you and all that stuff. And then she said she keyed into that word, like that was her prayer point, and how she got a husband. And I mean, that woman was a great storyteller, because I mean, the chills I got just from her testimony, like I came across another one, I was like, ah, God, you are really showing yourself. Like, literally, you want me not to go back to my ways of doubting. And I give God all the glory that at least I can beat my chest and say there's a God in which I believe in. So yeah, guys, that is my salvation story. I got my salvation story by reading other people's salvation story. If that's not wonderful, what is? So yeah, guys, if you are in a situation where you are doubting God, don't doubt him. Oh, don't doubt him. You see, adulthood then, it's made me realize that it's actually hard to keep up with your faith, but then everything will work out for your good. Like, it might seem as if it's taking so much time. That's the saddest part. And while it's taking so much time, there are people moving, like, I mean, literally attaining things, and then you are seeing them. But do not lose hope, do not lose faith. You see, a lot of things will happen, and it does not stop God from being God. Like, that's what I just realized. Like, God is still God no matter what. He is still God. That is it. Like, he would never change and stop from being God, even though his own things might not be according to your will, or might not suit you, or his plan will look as if it's not moving according to your plan. Like, it does not change the fact that he is God, and he will continue to remain God no matter what. I think I did pretty amazing, guys. I'm just going to use my Vaseline to moisturize my lip a little bit. I think I did pretty well though. I tried a lot. I'm so happy. I did well. Nobody should tell me anything. No, I am a makeup artist. In fact, start booking me down for your makeup look. No cap. I think I did an excellent job. Of course, I don't use any fancy lip gloss. Absolute is the absolute best. Anytime, any day, it does the job, man. So yeah, I want to do my edges. So yeah, guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all my pep talk as we were doing the makeup together, because I mean, it was a teamwork. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I did very well. I think I tried. Drop your opinion in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. So yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about all the topics I talked about. I would really appreciate it, and want to see your opinion in the comment section. So yeah, guys, it will be goodbye for now. It's raining already. Anyways, bye guys.